dogs teach responsibility. They become a source of comfort for a lot of people, especially me and my family.
If you give a child a dog and be like, this is your sole responsibility, like, Hushak is mine, he's my sole responsibility, I feed him, I take him out, you know, all of that. So I would say the importance is, I guess, like it's like another family member.
Whenever I was sad or anxious, I could always find comfort in Camille's presence. Hugging her would help calm my nerves and my worries.
So like with my cat, like we take care of him and everything, but like he doesn't care who we are. He could go out for days and not come back, or you know, like he doesn't mind. But I feel like with a dog it's very different, because like with my dog, we're very attached. Like we have attachment issues to each other. And like he's become like my emotional support animal, my ESA, and like just a very big part of my life, and like I genuinely can't imagine my life without him.
We got our dog around 2014 to 2015.
Well, frankly, I was noticing that as my kids were getting closer to about 9 or 10, 11, adolescents, they were less and less interested in, doing hikes and going out on boats with me, etc. So I decided I would get a motivational companion, and I thought that a field dog that's pretty high energy would be good, would keep me on the go. So I explored medium-sized dogs because I grew up with medium-sized dogs, not lap dogs, and not really large dogs that don't do much physical movement. So I picked a Brittany Spaniel, and that was high energy.
When my mom came to me and my brothers about the decision to get a dog, I know I was really happy because I'm both a dog and a cat person, but in the moment, I knew I was really excited to get a dog.
Pretty happy because we always wanted one.
When I first met Camille, she was about like this big, because it was, I believe, a few weeks or a month or so, some while after she was born. They were like super fragile. I wanted to be gentle, and I was in awe of all of them.
Well, considering I was with you the day you met all the puppies, pure joy and happiness, and oh my god, puppies, because we were also very little, so we were just like little tiny furry things. Oh my god! So we were just very excited. So just joy, cuteness, happiness.
I love dogs generally, so it was easy to love her. But she was not only just a beautiful dog, but she was very affectionate, would come to you, look for pets. Fender can be pretty dominant, but I knew that Camille was not really submissive. So I had a feeling that they would work with each other. And that's actually how it worked. She came in, when she came to my house, he basically puffed up, said, "This is my house." She seemed like she respected him, but she kept coming for him to sniff him and tell him, "Look, I'm just hanging out." And after a while, they got along fine.
I was excited, and I was more nervous that he would be afraid of Camille because he was tinier than her. But it was the other way around because he was a male, and Camille was like, "Oh, what is this? I've never smelled this before."
So the problem is there were too many different people doing different things with her, and when you train, you need consistency. So ultimately, at one point, probably was a little too late. Maybe she was 3 or 4, signed up for a dog training program, and I wanted the family to be involved so that everyone would be on the same page. Obviously, it wasn't, and people continued to do different behaviors.
She knew how to stay,
Paw,
lay down,
sit. She enjoyed being with family. She enjoyed being in my car as a passenger.
swimming.
hanging out with me outside when I was painting or reading a book.
What else is she like?
Any fields, and she loved any forests and woods, so she would go across the road where we had a neighbor that had allowed people to ride horses, and she would go out into the forest with me. So that was very close. And then sometimes she would hike with me in the Catskills. Sometimes, often in the summer, she would go out in the lake with me on my canoe.
Oh, she also like naps a lot. She like looking out the window at our house, barking at strangers. I wish that I hiked and walked with her a lot more, because during COVID, I took her on a lot of walks. We have this big yard in front of our house, and it has some trails that are in it. So I would take her there.
Gone on more hikes and or I just mean at least going hunting once a day, because we never did that. She was a hunting dog.
I wish that I had walked her more. I did walk her some. She was a very pulley creature. She loved to pull on that leash. So I would give whoever I was with, usually your mom, Ann, I would give her a hand and take the dog from her, but I understood why it hurt her arm.
Very loyal.
Smart.
Energetic.
Sweet.
Affectionate, definitely.
Stubborn.
She was a happy dog.
Protective.
She made friends with you, which she did every time.
She was very fun, but she was also very shy and quiet. I feel like she would be you and I if we were dogs. To be completely honest, like her personality, I feel like was a lot to ours.
She died very violently, so it was, I've seen people hit by cars before, I was hit by a car and thrown over a car, but I didn't break bones, or I didn't have any crushed or vital organ injuries. She was crushed through, her ribs were all broken, she was shattered, skin was ripped off, so it was a very violent death, and my first a mechanism of reaction was to listen to her heart with my stethoscope, try to get her in a paper cardboard box, but blood was spilling out. So I was operating on high adrenaline and shock, so very disturbed.
Well, completely and utterly fucking terrified, because I had woken up to 6 voicemails from a number I didn't know and listened to them and realized it was you. And then had a voicemail from my mother telling me what was going on and that she had to bring your brothers to you. Obviously, completely and utterly crushed, but not primarily for myself, primarily for you and how it would affect you, and just preparing myself for however I needed to be there for you.
I never would have thought to say goodbye to her, especially because she was just so full of life and vibrant. I did not expect that. I was shocked when I heard about it and upset at how it happened.
I wish she was still here.
When I started my freshman year in college, I was crying a lot, like blaming myself if I could have stopped the event from happening, and I felt like it was my fault that I didn't stop her. So it was a bit of blame in there for me towards myself, but I never expected what happened to her to ever happen, and I was in complete shock. I was terrified.
Considering it was an accident that caused it, it wasn't like she was old or anything. It was like it was shocking.
Just a bunch of praises I would also like want to play with her a lot, with like her, because she loved rope toys. I'll get her a rope toy, play tug of war with her, nap on the couch with her.
I feel like I would bring her to you.
You know, let's go out, let's see you run, let's have fun, let's go take you for a walk, let me pet you, I'll cuddle you. I don't know what else I would say other than that. A dog, I don't think they need words, they just need love.
Run for the hills and stay away from people.
Good girl.